What's going on, guys? This is Atlas Fitness and this is a coaster with an Atlas style effect on it. Now, in this video I'm going to fill you in on a kind of decision making process that I'm currently undergoing in my training life. Basically, for the last kind of year or so, without really deliberately trying to, I've kind of been training as a bodybuilder, I guess. I've been lifting in the 10 to 12 rep range. I've been doing that style of training. However, I've always, well not always, but when I can, I've tried to throw in some compounds, so some bench, some squats, some deadlifts, but because of my back, that's only been possible, you know, in the last kind of couple of months or so. So I've started doing, like I said, I've said this in my training split video, I've started doing squats, bench and deadlift each week, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy doing that powerlifting type of stuff, but to be honest, I've been neglecting it somewhat. I haven't always done it religiously, and as of such, I've made decent progress, but then I tend to plateau out and then kind of drop off because I'm not doing it. I haven't got a structured plan as such. However, after the whole Christmas and New Year period is over and I get into my settled training, I'm going to start taking powerlifting more seriously. So what I'm going to plan to do is every single week without fail, I will do one bench session, one deadlift session and one squat session at least. I will try and get a training venue sorted out consistently so I'm always able to do those things. I'll do it, like I said, consistently with a particular plan, which I haven't decided yet. I might do like a cube method or a Brian Nielsen dynamic effort and maximum effort setup. I'm not quite sure yet. I'll figure out something over the next couple of weeks, but I'll be doing them religiously and I will record my progress, alright? So it'll be like, you know, week 1 bench, week 2 squats, whatever. I'll have my progress each week and you'll be able to see me improving and hopefully lifting some massive numbers. Now, the reason behind that decision, there's kind of 4 reasons and I'm going to run you through them now. Reason number 1, and this is possibly the biggest reason, I want to compete, okay? I've been obviously triple jumping, doing athletics for the best part of 7 years, competing all the time. You know, in the summer season, in the winter season, competing week in, week out. Obviously I hurt my back, I haven't competed for over a year now, and I'm starting to miss it a bit. I would like to compete in something, and realistically, I'm not going to compete as a bodybuilder. The thought of walking around in Speedos covered in oil, that is not my kind of thing. So obviously powerlifting is more realistic in terms of a competition for me. I mean, I can see myself doing some bench, some squats, some deadlifts, whatever, in a competition. I think I'd really enjoy it. Obviously I'm nowhere near a level that I'd like to be at before I start competing, but that is a realistic option for me. Second reason is basically that powerlifting for me personally is far more fun. Okay, bodybuilding's great, it's good for the ego, you know, you feel really good in yourself doing it, but it's not the same as powerlifting. You know, we're really going for it, you're going maximally, lifting massive weights all the time. That is just far more fun. For me personally, I'm obsessed with like seeing numbers and seeing progress, and I think the biggest thing with bodybuilding is that it is kind of subjective. Obviously you're developing a physique, but at the end of the day, that is subjective. To one person, you might look amazing. To someone else, you might look awful. Whereas, you know, powerlifting, you're either strong, you're either lifting this number, or you're not. It is entirely objective. It's a number, it's black and white. Whereas bodybuilding, like I said, you might think you're doing great, but someone else might think you look horrendous. So I prefer the whole, you know, being able to gauge your progress constantly. Lifting massive number is much more fun, and that is what I'm looking to get, you know, kind of heading in that direction. The third reason is that I feel like bodybuilding all the time, for me personally, leads to plateaus. Okay, I think you're almost asking for your progress to slow down because you're doing the same rep ranges, and the weight is going up very slowly over time, and because you know you're not lifting, you know, it's not 100%, you're not lifting maximally. I don't think it's conducive to constant improvement, in my opinion, for me personally. Whereas powerlifting, you're always looking to improve. You're always, you know, not always, but most of the time you're going maximally. You're really pushing yourself. And so, like I said, in terms of my training and wanting to progress all the time, I think I'm better suited to powerlifting. That said, there's no reason, obviously, why I can't do both. I mean, another reason why I've decided to be more geared around powerlifting is that I believe I can still get bigger and look better with doing more of a powerlifting approach. I mean, let's say I do the bench, the squats and the deadlift each week. That's 3 sessions. That leaves me with 3 other sessions where I can do, you know, back and biceps and chest, shoulders and triceps and legs. So I can still cover all my body parts at least once a week and really hit them hard. And I don't see why I can't progress at the same rate, or if not faster, in terms of appearance and, you know, aesthetics at the same time which I'm getting stronger. And my fourth and final reason, and this is another big one to be fair, is the diet. Okay. Now, when I was jumping, particularly the last kind of year, 2 years where I really went for it, my diet was very strict, very regimented, and I found it really hard. I eat a lot of food. Okay. I eat good stuff, but I do eat some bad stuff sometimes. And I've always done that. I think I'm lucky in terms of my genetics. I have a very fast metabolism, so I can get away with it sometimes. But like I said, I find it very hard to restrict my diet to the extent that would be required to be a serious bodybuilder. So, I mean, bodybuilding I can get to a certain point. To really push it, obviously you need to be very, your diet has to be 100% bang on, okay? And I don't think that competing in bodybuilding would motivate me anywhere near enough to adhere to that kind of diet. Obviously powerlifting, you still need to be, thinking about what you're eating, but there is nowhere near the same, it's nowhere near as regimented as it would be in bodybuilding. And for me personally, that just fits my lifestyle far more. I feel like I can enjoy my life a lot more if I was doing more of a powerlifting based approach. And that is that, guys. So to be honest, it's not like a groundbreaking change. I'm not going to be doing that much different than what I'm doing already. It will just be more uploaded videos of my lifting progress. I'll still be doing the same bodybuilding type stuff. I'll still be trying to get bigger and look better, but I'll just have more of an emphasis on getting stronger, because for me personally, getting stronger is awesome. It's what it's all about, and it's really good fun. So, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me any feedback in the comment section, and I will see you later.